The man could hardly believe it. The elf girl he knew in his dream had really come with him into the real world. All this happened because he had a special ability. Every time he slept, he traveled to another world. He slowly discovered that the two worlds had opposite times. When he fell asleep at 7 in the evening in reality, it became 7 in the morning in the other world. Once he woke up, the time there paused. So in reality he was an adult. But in the dream world he was only half his age. Even more strange, if he died in the other world, he only woke up without any injury. In this way, he met the elf in his dream. She looked young, but she was more than 100 years old. The man often used a lunchbox to attract her to adventure with him. With her strength, he could explore more dangerous dungeons. Of course, the most important thing was that he wanted to be with her. Although the elf sometimes pretended to be angry, she was very willing to help the man. One day, the two found a place in the dungeon to eat lunch. The elf became very excited when she saw the lunchbox. It turned out that as long as the man held something while sleeping, he could bring it into the other world. Since the elf had never eaten such delicious food, every meal was her happiest moment. After the meal, they continued their adventure. When they met monsters, the man even talked with lizardmen in beast language. The elf stood aside and did not understand a word. When they reached the bottom of the dungeon, they found a dragon laying eggs. At that time, the dragon was especially dangerous. They wanted to retreat, but the mechanism behind them suddenly closed. The loud sound woke up the dragon. The dragon burned them into ashes with one breath. The man woke up at once. To his surprise, the elf had also come into reality with him. Was it because he had held her while sleeping? When the elf woke up, the man quickly explained the situation. She was not afraid. Instead, she became very excited and said, "I have never seen such tall buildings and so many lights. Is this your world?" Though, when she looked down from high places, her legs became weak. The man bought her new clothes, and the elf jumped happily. To hide her identity, he prepared a hat to cover her pointed ears, so he could take her out with peace of mind. When she saw a car, she hid behind the man in fear. She had never seen such a strange vehicle. At a restaurant, the man explained the situation to the elf. Maybe if they slept together, they could return to the other world. The elf still felt uneasy after hearing it, but soon, she regained her spirit when facing delicious food. They began to enjoy the meal. After eating, the man took the elf to see cherry blossoms. The elf had never seen such beautiful scenery. After admiring it, they walked forward together into a brand new story.